everybody, Angel here from Reclaimed by Angel. Today I have for you a jewelry store. These are Goodwill Jewelry Jars. I've got 11 of them because you can see they were $5 each and they're not huge, but I decided, I went through, they had about 25 of them, so I bought 11. And then I also have a lot that I bought from an estate sale, an estate auction. So we're gonna go through those as well. So these are my first jewelry jars. I've been watching videos of them online and they looked really interesting and I wanted to give it a shot. So I hunted down a Goodwill that's relatively close to my house. It's about an hour away that actually had jewelry jars, and so we're gonna give it a shot. So let's get started. So this one, and every one I picked, there was at least one item that I saw that I was interested in, and which is why I bought the jar and why I left the other ones there. So we're just gonna start and tear in. Probably have tested whether or not I can get these things off before I started the video. There we go. All right. So we've got a couple of gold bangles, gold toned bangles. That is not, I'm not really sure that is. I mean, obviously that's abalone, the pendant, and I'm not really sure how that works. Anyway, I like the pendant, so even if I don't want the chain, I can do something with that pendant. Silver tone bangle. This is, I think this is plastic. This is magnetized, this necklace. So it can also be a wraparound bracelet as well as a necklace. This is actually pretty nice. I like this. We're gonna dump this part here. So I know this jar took up a lot of space, was taken up with these gigantic wood beads. And these were not what I was interested in at all anyways. What I was interested in was this. I saw these and I wasn't sure what it was. It's obviously a bracelet. I mean, that is really pretty cool. But I like the hammer work on it. I like the gemstones. That's really cool. I like that. So that to me is worth my $5 right there. And then I also saw this enamel bangle. It's a little bit in rough shape inside, but it's pretty. This is another nice piece, if I can get it untangled, or if it's meant to be untangled. Let's see. And get this one. There. So I wonder if this guy goes, this is still tangled a bit here. Or is this an extra piece? Anyway, I'm not going to spend the time trying to get it untangled right now, but it's not a bad looking piece. Little bird. And I think he's going to end up sitting inside the ring when I get it all untangled. So that's a nice piece too. Just a little black stretchy bead bracelet. Oh, this is interesting. I think it's a bracelet. I think it needs to be untwisted. But that's pretty cool. And I like the flower. Yeah, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. I don't see any markings on it anywhere. But that's really cool too. I like that. And then I'm not sure. This is supposed to be a necklace. It's wire. This is kind of weird. Anyway, I got my money's worth out of the jar with these, so that's okay. So that was the first jar, and I'm going to go back to this as my main find in that jar. I like that bracelet quite a bit. Okay, so the next jar, they were all $5. When I called to see if they had them, they said they had some that were also $7, but when I got there today, either they didn't have any left or they just didn't happen to have any 7 ones this time around. But I think it's a pretty good amount that you get for $5. I mean, if you take a look at that, that's pretty good. The beading in this one is what attracted me. I don't know exactly what that thing is, but I'm native, and so beading stuff attracts me. So that's what made me choose this jar. So we're just gonna dump this stuff out. Okay, so this is, I think it's supposed to be a bracelet, because I have one that's similar to this, but the little ends look like they're gone, but it's really nice beading work. So I'm going to be able to use this anyways. I have a junk journal that I made for native stuff, and so that could easily go in there, either on the cover or something like that. So that's cool. I like that. So then we have this thing. I'm not sure. I think it's a bracelet that's tangled. Yeah. Well, that's pretty. So a pretty pink. That's a beaded pink bracelet. That's pretty. I like these kinds of beads. I make jewelry too, and I like those kinds. But these are glass pearls. Nice. And there's this piece. Interesting. So like that. It's kind of cool. It needs cleaning. Got some bonus hair there. And these are, I don't think they're even glass beads. I think they're plastic beads. But pretty. There's a stretchy black rhinestone bracelet. That'll go in a lot of some sort. And this is broken, so this is a craft thing. And I like these beads. I think those are metal. So I might keep those to do something with. I like those. The other ones are plastic. And here's the rest of it. So this was now I might be able to fix this. This doesn't look like it's too complicated a repair job. So I might fix that. So we'll see. Another very long beaded necklace. So you could double that up. Pretty beads. I like those. Just seed beads. I think we got a piece of wax. And a stone. Although that feels like plastic. So here's a glass heart bead. It's a pendant. This is kind of pretty too, but again, some bonus hair, so this needs a little bit of cleaning up. I think it does something like that. Pull the heart, yeah. There, so that's kind of pretty. Yeah, this definitely needs some adjusting, this necklace, a little bit of repair work here and there, but not bad. I like this glass bead. Let's see. Next up, like a bracelet, maybe. I don't see a closure, a clasp, but that's easy enough to add to. So that's pretty. You can easily make that into a very nice bracelet. Just some loose beads. So then there's this thing. Oh, we also have a pair of silver hoop earrings. I'm trying to get the hair off. So a pair of silver hoop earrings. And I don't know that, I don't see any marks or anything on them. So they're nice, just plain silver hoops. This one, I don't know if I'm making it better or worse. I might be making it worse, I'm not sure. There we go. So it's like that, so it's a nice long piece. And then you've got, this is actually a nice piece. And then you've got like your dangles there. So that's not a bad piece. Let's see if I see, it's got a little tag on it. If I can get it to flip over the right way. And it says La Sofia. Leah Sophia. I think it's Leah Sophia. But that's a nice piece and that's in good shape. Okay. We've got this little, I think is a necklace. It's kind of pretty. A little dainty necklace. Like that. Yeah, the beads are just plastic. And there is a tag on this one. And it says, what does that say? It says, I don't know what it says. I need something better than what I've got here to figure it out, and I don't know if you guys can see what it says. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put that aside and figure out what that says. Then we've got this broken chain or bracelet that is wrapped around. So there's just this little piece, goes into a craft lot. And then this wire thing, I think I'm just gonna put that into a craft lot too. So not bad. I found a couple of pieces in that lot, or in that jar. Okay, so next, so this one, what did I see in this one? Well, it's kind of a fun little cameo. I don't think that's anything too valuable. But there was that thing. And then, what else did I get this? Maybe the beaded necklace here, and probably the turquoise chips in there. I'd like to see what that is. And then the orange thing looked fun too, so let's get into this. Start with the ring. Looks like a family style ring. Missing a stone though. And I don't expect to see any markings inside them. And I don't. Okay. And there's a stretchy bracelet with these little pointy, I don't know, kind of interesting. This is a neat piece. Actually, this is a really neat piece. That is really kind of cool. It's a stretchy bracelet. Almost like chain, not chain mail, but they're metal beads with rhinestones. And that is really pretty cool. I like that. I didn't even notice that in there. So that's fun. And I don't know that there's gonna, if I can see any markings or anything on there. And whoever this stuff belonged to liked to wear perfume. So now there's another one of those bracelets. The same, except this one's all gold tone. So there we go. And there's the cameo, made in China. It's plastic, but it's still pretty cute. A young girl with the heart and stuff. So, but this is it's actually not even plastic. It's rubber. It's not even hard. Like it's, I think it's rubber. That's kind of interesting. So there is the beaded piece that I was looking at. And yeah, I like this. I would see myself wearing this if I could get the closure through. There we go. So that's a nice piece. There you go. And then that orange piece that I was looking at, I'm getting more and more into color. There, that's pretty nice. And I don't, let me see if I see any markings or name on it, anything. Nope. But it's in pretty good shape. Nothing's missing. Oh, I don't know if I see anything on the back. Oh, nothing. That's a nice piece too. Then we've got, I don't know what that is. It's supposed to be worn obviously with that facing out because those are all the rhinestones are. And it's got these little things. So I don't know what that is. Throw that into our mystery pile. And a little bracelet. Take on it of $1. Maybe that was somebody's garage sale. So I think it's little butterflies. That's kind of cute for a little girl. Yeah, that's cute. Let's go to gold chain or a gold tone chain. Not seeing any markings on this one either. That's a little beat up too, so anyway. And there's, oh, let's do this one. Actually, let's do this because this one is all tangled up. I might need to pause it to get that untangled. So this is a cute little bracelet. It's a stretchy bracelet. It's lost its stretch, maybe. But the colors on it are nice. I like the beads. So that's nice. But it might have, feels like it might have lost its stretch. We'll see. All right, so if we're looking at the turquoise, and it's tangled. Is this a double, is it a bracelet? They're linked together. Or is it a necklace? I think it's a necklace. It's a little strange. Let's see. I think it's a necklace that does something like that. So that's interesting. I'd have to put that on and see what I thought of it. And the gold chain needs to be cleaned a little bit. So it's got the turquoise chips turquoise. I think these are plastic beads. And then the gold chains throughout it, all around these two loops here. That's interesting. All right, so then we've got, is this magnetized? Is that what's pulling it? Well, there's an earring. Let's get the earring out. This is it's a pretty strong magnet that's tugging all of the gold in there. So there's a label. I don't have it pulled out, all this stuff yet. Well, let's see what the label says, if I can read it. It says, oh, it's Claire's. And I don't really get the magnet thing. I don't understand this at all. Is this, oh, okay, they're separate. I think the magnets are just happen to be thrown in to the jar. Clearly coming from Claire's, this is not gold. And I think this is the last one. There we go. And then it's a plastic rose pendant. It's a pretty nice chain. It's actually a nice length. You can interchange the pendant if you want. Now these beads are pretty heavy. They look like malachite to me. I don't see anything on there, but they're a good weight. So I'm pretty sure these are malachite. So that is actually a really nice necklace. And then we've got a watch. The watch says quartz and EJ. Get this off. Stainless steel casing, made in China, base metal bezel with another, I don't know what EJ is, I'll have to look that up. And then there's quite a few stones missing around it. So there we go, craft pile. And then left out of this jar, oh, this is a nice piece. That's a very pretty piece. Dainty, but still statement-y, if that's a word. And here we go. That's nice. And sorry, I don't think I saw any markings or anything on this. No. Okay. And then the last one out of this jar is this sweet little, okay, so we've got this Jenny Bird, I want to say bracelet. Very strong magnet. Oh yes, there we go. So there's the bracelet, multiple strands. Says Jenny Bird. I've not heard of that. And then really, really strong magnet to keep it on. That's an interesting bracelet. Clean it up a little bit. Here's another pendant. Is this glass or it's acrylic maybe? With a teal inside. Chunky bracelet. These are plastic stones. Oh, I like the colors on this. It looks like it's in good shape if I can get it unbent. That is really nice. It's very sophisticated. I like that. It's a nice piece. And no label or anything on it. There's another one. Yeah, this looks like it's some sort of textile under the glass, like it's stained glass or something, but it's a textile under there. It's really cool. All right. I am not, is that like a ring? Is that supposed to be a ring? This way, like you wear it on 2 fingers to hold it. I mean, it does size. That's interesting. Never seen one of those before. More beads. Little koala bead. Okay, so there's this piece. That's pretty too. I like that. Some plain, and then you have the like dream catcher shaped charms dangling from it. It's got some weight to it. Feels good. We'll use a little bit of cleaning. And no label or marking or anything on it. I've got a rose fashion ring. Another little charm. This feels like metal. I don't think it's plastic, and I'm not sure if that's a little house scene on there. I don't know. Or maybe, no, maybe it's Japanese, Oriental symbols. Good question, not really sure. So this little beaded necklace, pretty colors, dainty. This little bracelet. That's pretty too. I like that actually. It took some time to do this because the beads are so small. And it would look nice on, without the hair of course. But that would look nice on. Little crystals. Oh, this is pretty too. I'd have to see how it stays on though, like how, if it wears the way it looks right now with the flowers pointing up. But I like that, it's pretty. And all the pearls are there. Very nice. And again, no, it's not marked or anything that I can see. Here's my kind of chain. So I like the long chains that kind of just dangle, and they're just plain. They're not, the chain itself is the statement, right, as opposed to a pendant. So I like this. Now it just got a bit of wear going on here. I like that piece. All right. Nice dainty little piece here. Some crystals, and I like how it kind of lies like that. It's nice. And then the last piece out of this jar is broken. These are plastic beads, and I think it does something like this. I'd have to see whether or not I can, if it's even worth fixing, honestly. So you attach it like that. It's got the dangles. So I don't know. That might just be the destined for the craft pile. So this one definitely was the teal color, so I like the bangles in there. And that's really what it was. That this little silver one down here looks a little interesting. But it was those teal bangles that had me buying this one. And again, these are my first jewelry jars, so you know, a lot of this stuff is either a homemade jobby or you know, very old or not great quality, so I'm not thrilled with them yet. I have some pieces that are all right, but I'm not thrilled. I mean, it's fun seeing what you get. It's like a treasure hunt, but I'm not sure I'd be rushing back to buy these same ones. So this is full of bracelets. All right. So we have this little double looped bracelet. They're plastic. It's not bad. It's pretty. This is a pin of two people, I guess. Some of the stuff is coming off. I know, that's interesting. Okay, so we've got this bangle. It's not bad. It's a tiny wrist. Well, maybe not. There we go. Good spring. I don't see any markings on it. A homemade bead bangle, I think. They look like they're glued. A rhinestone bangle with apparently all the rhinestones. Another little bangle bracelet thing. Looks like it's at a shape, bent at a shape. Okay, so we're just working our way through the last of this jar. So we've got this pendant. That's a blue plastic bead. Nice chain though. So it's fairly heavy. It's got some weight. And there's this necklace, but it's missing a pearl. Otherwise it would have been a nice piece. It's missing one pearl. Two pearls. It's missing two pearls. Craft it goes. A little leather shark tooth. Yes, shark tooth necklace. And then last but not least, we have this necklace that looks like it is broken. I would have to do some joining there, but that's the piece. It's got some nice beads in it. It's long. I like how that it's not symmetrical. So good, I like it. So those are the jewelry jars. I'm going to stop it here, and I will do a second video, like a next video for my estate haul, jewelry haul. So I hope you enjoyed going through those. I did see some nice pieces. I was a little bit disappointed with some of the jars, but again, this was my first time trying jewelry jars, and so maybe I just need to get better at picking them. Anyway, thanks for staying if you stuck around with me for this long, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so there's this little bracelet, tarnished and bent. Has a little mark there of something, but I'll look at that later. think this is a turquoise. It's a little turquoise bangle. That's nice. And there is a mark. And I'm not sure what it says. Again, I'll have to look that up. My eyes are really not good. So there's the little turquoise bangles that kind of caught my eye. One's green, a green turquoise, and one's a blue turquoise. Not anything special, but pretty. So this is pretty heavy. So I'm not going to say maybe it's acrylic. It's not a bad bracelet. And some more bangles. This one is plastic. That one is some sort of painted metal. This I'm not sure what this is. I mean, it's a bracelet, but well, it does have a label on it, and it says I can't read it. Anne Marie Gagnon. So I'd have to look up that. Maybe this is an artist. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Another bangle. This is very, it's heavy, like it's a solid piece. It does not give, so this will not fit on my wrist. It's interesting. I don't know. There's an L marked on there. You can see that. I don't know. I'd have to look that up too. It's interesting. All right, we got a plastic beaded necklace. We have another bangle bracelet with a this way. Not sure if it's that way or this way. That one has a mark in the inside of it too, but I've already shown that I cannot read it, so I'll have to look it up when I have more time. Another plastic necklace. And then this one. So multi-strands down here with some metal and beads. It's not a bad looking piece. I think that goes down like that. Yeah, that's a nice looking piece. But no label or anything. Not bad. All right, if you're still stuck with me, thank you very much. We're down to the last two jars. This was probably, again, the teal in there, and then just the fact that there was quite a bit of silver coloring. Figured, why not, for $5? If nothing else, it gave me an evening's entertainment of going through them. I like that brooch a lot, and I didn't even see that in there, so that is a really great brooch. I like that. Let's get this out of the way. That's a little, oh, there it is. Okay, so that's nice. I like that. I really like that enamel brooch. Enamel flower. It's got KC on it on the back. KC. Cool. It's just a metal pendant. I could easily see putting something else attaching here and dangling down. That would look really nice. A pair of clip-on, well, a pair. I found one. Let's see if we find the mate through this. Big, very big and chunky stretchy bracelet. Some of it appears to be metal and the rest is plastic. So there's my little stretchy turquoise bracelet. It's pretty. I like it. Stretchy rhinestone bracelet. And all of the rhinestones are there. And I do have the other pair, the other mate for those clip-on earrings. I feel they've got some nice weight to them. And they've also got a mark on there, and again, I'm not going to be able to see it, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, my eyes are so bad. I have to get one of my kids to help me find out the labels on these things. Necklace. A little bit, there we go. That's fun, I like that. So enamel colors, loops, blue, and then the green and white. I do not see any markings on it. No, no markings. So again, we've got another multi-strand necklace here. But I think, oh no, it's a bracelet. Not a necklace, it's a bracelet. So there's your strands. They're somewhat sorted. And then you do it up. If you can, you do it up. And there's your bracelet. I like that. I like the different textures and styles of chain and having the faux pearls on there. We have another rhinestone stretchy bracelet. And again, I think all the rhinestones are there. This to me looks like a Christmas necklace. Or maybe cherries. These chains look very similar, so it's hard to see which one belongs where. There we go. So this is I think that all just sits there. I think it's one, it's like a dangle, I think. Like that. So these are glass leaves, plastic beads. So I think this is cherries, cherry necklace, or apples. And then the last, no, second last piece out of this jar is this necklace. I don't know if I'm just getting tired, but I'm having a hard time sorting through how these chains are supposed to go. Okay, so there we go. So it's a very long dangly pendant on a long silver chain. That's actually kind of pretty. And you know what? I like the sound it makes. I like the jingling. So that would be cool. Nice. And I don't think it's marked. Nope, no mark. It's not very heavy either. For the amount of leaves here, it's not heavy. And the last piece out of that jar was this piece. So that's actually pretty. I like the chain on it. It's got some scratches. Maybe you can clean it up a little bit. It's all right, pull it back into frame, so there you go. And I don't see any markings on it. I don't see any markings up here either. No. All right, my friends, we are down to the last one. This funky purple one maybe is what I put. I don't know. The flowers, the gold flowers. Who knows? I don't remember. Maybe I just got carried away and decided to buy a bunch of them. That off. So this is the first thing out of there. Black beads with one little red one. I don't know what kind of, if they're plastic. They don't look plastic, but they don't feel heavy enough to be stone, so I'm not really sure what they are. Not really sure how they got some of this stuff in there. It doesn't, there we go, come out as easily. All right. Pull this down. So this piece is free. And it is, it's a necklace, I think. But this one is not lying. This one is not lying. There we go. So, like that. That's a pretty necklace. I like that. It's a going out necklace. I like the little tinge of purple around the outside, around the edge. I like it. Does it have any marking? Nope. That's pretty. I like that. Blue rhinestone stretchy bracelet. They are all there. I think these are plastic. So plastic stretchy beaded bracelet. Little kids, little boy and girl charm bracelet. It's not a charm bracelet. Interesting. I'm not. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. A little tassel at the closure. I guess it would sit on your arm like that. Okay. And then there's these. These are really pretty too. So I like the enamel, right? So we got this enamel piece and we got that enamel piece in another jar. These are pretty. I like this. Multi-layer, right? So you get two petals lying on top of each other there, like two levels of petals. That is really pretty. And I think the chain is just long enough that it would sit around your collarbone. Nice. No label or anything. That's a nice piece. Memory wire black glass beaded bracelet. I like the memory wire because you can make it long. It'll fit any size wrist. Don't have to worry about the sizing. So I like making stuff out of memory wire. You just have to be careful not to put too heavy a bead on it. And with the loops on each end, you can also attach little dangling charms from it too. All right, this is a necklace. And I'm trying to figure out, there we go.